Aloha friends, this is Miriam. Today is April 1st, 2018. What a beautiful day, Easter Sunday. I am cozy out here in the windy jungles in Pahoa, Hawaii. And today I just wanted to briefly talk about my new endeavor in vegetarianism. So today is my first day not eating any meat. And I'm not a big meat eater to begin with, but this was something that I really have been wanting to do for a long time and have struggled with going back and forth about it. So today I'm going full speed ahead. Yes, it feels great. It's a good day to start a project or do anything with a lot of momentum going into it. We have the sun in Aries right now, and the moon is still in Libra. We just had a full moon on the 31st of March, so I'm really feeling vibrant energy. My natal placement of the moon is in Libra, so when the moon is in Libra and it's full, I'm feeling just zing. So it's been a good couple days for me. I've actually just been at home cleaning and organizing and just spending time in nature. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the vegetarianism. I know a lot of you out there are vegans or vegetarians, and I would love some recipes or recommendations because I try to do the meal planning and I'm not that good at it. So any thoughts you'd like to share, I'm very happy to hear. So briefly, my thoughts on giving up meat. Mainly, we don't need it. I don't need it in my body. I do like it, but that's because I've been conditioned over the years to eat it. And when you give something up and you don't have it for a while, your body will adjust. Honestly, I don't really feel like I'm going to miss it that much. I think the one thing I'm going to want more than anything is chicken. But I can give up steak and beef and all that. In fact, I've been looking up a lot of really amazing vegan and vegetarian burger recipes, so I'm excited to make some good stuff. Lots of chickpeas and black beans and seeds and nuts and seasonings. This is definitely a new adventure that I'm excited about. My body and my health is really important to me, and considering all the changes I've made in my life in the last 6 months, this seems very fitting to help speed up the awakening process, trying to heal myself at a cellular level, keeping things spiritual yet grounded. It's been an interesting 6 months here in Hawaii so far. Personally, after all the things that I've read and researched and watched, I am reminded of the fact that these animals were raised for food, to be food. And there was a time when humans just ate a plant-based diet. We didn't hunt and kill everything. Granted, when you're out there starving and you can get what you can get, obviously if you have to kill an animal to eat, by all means do it. I'm in no way forcing the no meat on other people. I think everyone is in control of their bodies and what they put in it and how they process that. However, to set a good example for others, you have to embody what it is that you are wanting to do. So I choose not to eat meat, and it feels good. And I do want to say that I'm sure it will create its own set of challenges. I've done a lot of thinking about, like, oh, well, what if I want a burger, or what if I want this food or that, and what am I going to do? And it's like, I'm just overthinking it. You don't got to do that. You just got to eat. You just have to keep nourishing your body. As my good friend Sarah says, think more about what you're putting in and not what you're taking away. So, my other thoughts on it are the circumstances and the environment that the animals are in when they are raised for food, and clearly how they are slaughtered. I know a lot of people out there don't feel that animals have emotions or feelings, and I'm not one of those people. I think it's clearly obvious that animals have intellect and can feel things. They care for their young. If they can develop a bond with a human, then most certainly they have feelings. Whether they can voice those or not, the way that we communicate is not really relevant. And the mass production of meat and what it does to our environment is just staggering. I'm not going to sit here and list a bunch of movies and books. I think that everyone should go out and do their own research. However, I probably will do a future video with more specifics on it as time goes on. But I think it's important for everyone to find what fits for them. There's all different types of diets for your body type. There's all different sorts of things you can eat. Everyone knows what they're comfortable with eating. If you like eating burgers and you're like, hey, I just like meat, you know what? Eat a burger, but put some vegetables on that thing, all right? Make sure that you're not just eating a bunch of carbs and protein. That's not high in vitamin content necessarily. So more on the plant-based diet, I already drink almond milk. I do eat a lot of vegetables and fruit, raw, organic. However, I am going to want to try new things for proteins and drinking shakes. I drink a lot of smoothies. I think that in our day and age in our society, we've been eating this processed food for so long. We ate it, our parents ate it, our parents before them ate it. We just ate what was in the store, or because it tasted good. We never really thought about where that food was coming from. Unless you live on a farm, or work in a slaughterhouse, or in the country where people hunt, or in the forest, you don't really think about where your food comes from. You might grow some fruits or vegetables in your garden, but ask yourself, where did those seeds come from that you grew that food from? People have been lied to about their nourishment that they're putting into their body, and it's not as nourishing as one may think. And during the last several years of just diving into spirituality more, the one thing that I haven't changed that I really wanted to, that resonated with me, was becoming a vegetarian. One of my best friends is a vegetarian. She's been a vegetarian since I've known her, and Jolene, she gets up in the morning and she has like 3 eggs and she has this good breakfast, and no matter what we're eating, she's always happy and always grateful. And I see my other friends who are vegans now, and they're like, yes, it was really hard in the beginning, but after a few weeks to a month, my body like acclimated to it, and I have more energy, I sleep better, I'm in better moods. And these are all things that I want to have. They are things that I currently have, but I would like to have them on a consistent basis where my mind, my soul, and the rest of my body are connected. And this is what I'm doing. So this is day 1. I haven't had any meat. I feel great. Don't really care about the meat. But I wanted to make a video about it just as a little time capsule so I could look back one day and say, hey, remember? Anyway, so today is the first day of April. What do you have on your list of things that you want to begin? I've also been writing a lot of music, working on some songs. I gotta get into a recording studio. I don't know how I'm gonna make this happen, but I'm trying to finish an album, hopefully by the end of the year. That would be great, but I'm not gonna set a date or anything. I think it's better to just let it flow naturally. And I've also been doing a lot of writing. I'm thinking of starting a blog, and I've just been outdoors, just enjoying Hawaii. Like, I moved to this beautiful place, and granted, the same things I had going on in Oregon are here. So just be reminded when you relocate and move your life, the same troubles you had where you were will probably still be there. Although it's your perspective and how you look at them that changes. So with that, I think I'll end this video. But thanks so much for tuning in. Send me some recipes or encouragement or comments or whatever you want. And just want to reach out and say, if you want to learn more about why people become vegetarian or why they choose a plant-based diet, get online and research. There's so many good documentaries, there's books, there's like webinars, seminars. I mean, my mind was blown with all this information. The more I started researching, the more I was exposed to. And this is all part of the adventure, you know. It feels good. Hookala, come here. My cat's out there meowing at me. It's probably gonna come over here and steal the show. So with that, I would just like to say a blessing of thanks for this beautiful day and for this life-changing experience, and very thankful to share it with the world outside, because what else is the internet for if not to share things with other people, right? Alright, well, everyone have a blessed day. Thanks for tuning in.